welcome to my voiceover, y'all. This was definitely long overdue, but hey, we're here. At least I'm posting a video. So, I'm starting off this makeup routine with e.l.f. primer, and while that's drying on my face, I go in with my LA Girl brow pomade, and it's in the shade brown, dark brown if I'm not mistaken, and I just line up the bottom line of my eyebrows, and then I fill in the top as best as I can. And y'all, I don't like it to be too straight, honestly. I just like to fill it in as best as I can, and then I go in with my lighter concealer under my eyes. And I know that back in the day we used to do like the triangle, but honestly I don't want too much, and I also don't want it to be too little. So it's best to eyeball it depending on how much concealer you want. I then go in with a fluffy brush and I use my e.l.f. setting spray. I set my face with some setting spray, and then I blend in the outer layer of my concealer, and then whatever is left I'll fill in the middle, but I don't usually start toward the middle. I usually go to the outer corners and then like the outer layer of my concealer. I then go in with my Kiss foundation, and then my concealer shade that y'all saw was 312. And then I go in with a bigger fluffy flat brush, and I just blend in that foundation, patting, not swiping, but patting the foundation in. And I try to leave my concealer alone, and then once everything is blended with my foundation all over my face, I go in, and whatever's left I'll go over my concealer a little bit. So then I'm going to go in with my 312 shade, and it's a darker concealer. This is what I use to blend in the light concealer with my foundation that matches my skin color. And this is a good medium to blend everything together, make it look seamless, and just put it all together, okay? That's how I do it. So I do use 2 different concealer shades, and I'm just showing you guys how I do that. And with the second shade, I'm able to just go ahead and do the middle. I don't have a technique for that, but then I go in with my loose powder, and I use the shade Buttercup, and I'm using my puff, and I go in and I set my concealer first. I set concealer before everything else, and because as you can see, concealer creases very fast. So after that, I go in with that fluffy brush that I used earlier to blend in my concealer, and I put more loose powder on top of that. I then go on with my Morphe Up Till Dawn palette. I use those pink shades that I showed y'all, and I use that for my blush. I don't have a specific blush that I use. I use eyeshadow for my blush, really ghetto, but honestly it works for me. This was one time I didn't have blush, and I haven't stopped using it since. So I then go in with my dark brown, and I just blend it in my crease, and I do that for both eyes. And then I'm gonna go in with that dark green, and I'm gonna put that all over my lid. After that is on my lid, I use the dark green, the light olive color, and then the darker olive color, and I blend those together, and I put those on top of my lid as well. I then go in with that lighter olive and just put that all on top of my lid, all over the stuff that I already did. I go in with my brown eyeshadow, and I use a angled brush that I used earlier for my eyebrows, and I put that under my waterline. I blend off any loose powder that I have, and then I line my lips with a brown color, and then a pink eyeshadow for the middle of my lips, and you're all done, y'all. As you can see, this makeup tutorial took no time. It literally took me like 15 minutes to do this look. Very quick, very simple, very easy, and you still come out with a beautiful, luscious looking look on your face without any effort. So thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.